So this situation where Young Thug calls out Andre 3000 for not putting anybody on made me think that they probably should start teaching hip hop history in schools, whether it's high school, middle schools. They should have a basic understanding of hip hop history. Now we all know that Andre 3000 basically put an entire city and an entire region on his back when Outkast was booed at the Source Awards in 1995, and he got on stage and he said,
"Tired of folks, you know what I'm saying? Them closed-minded folks, you know what I'm saying? It's like we got a demo tape and nobody want to hear it, but it's like this, the South got something to say. That's all I got to say."
So Andre felt the need to make that statement because regionalism was a major problem in hip hop at the time, meaning that if you didn't come from New York or if you didn't come from California, you probably had a hard time making it into the mainstream, meaning that you probably didn't get national airplay. There were only 3 major video shows at the time: Yo MTV Raps, BET's Rap City, and The Box. During that time, artists like Kilo Ali, Raheem the Dream, MC Shadi, they never got their videos played on those platforms, meaning that Atlanta was pretty much shut out from the national conversation when it came to hip hop. And so when we talk about what Andre did and what he didn't do in terms of hip hop, we have to understand what hip hop was in Atlanta prior to Outkast, right? Without Outkast, you don't get a Lil Jon, you don't get a T.I., you don't get a Jeezy, a Gucci, you don't get Amigos, a Future, you don't get a Young Thug, you don't get a Lil Baby, you don't get a Gunna. So I think we all have to understand that, you know, we have to pay homage to Outkast and the Dungeon Family, Rico Wade, L.A. Reid, for what they did to pretty much create an infrastructure in the city of Atlanta when there was no infrastructure. And so I think it's important for us to really educate this next generation to know that, yeah, Atlanta's popping now, but there was a time when Atlanta wasn't popping, and then it was hard to get that national mainstream attention.